Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for your presence here this evening to help Cohort 5 celebrate our achievements over this past crazy year. Not only did we figure out how to live and work during a pandemic, but we also embarked on a journey to learn new skills and improve systems for our patients, colleagues, and our community as a whole. I started my PQI journey last September, 1 month after I'd hit a wall and realized I was suffering from burnout. As an empath, I'd been struggling for years to work in our volume-based system with the added stresses of the pandemic. I hit a wall in August of 2020 and realized I had nothing left to give. I realized I couldn't keep doing what I was doing and decided it was time to leave my practice. I found 2 lovely young doctors to take over for me and limped through until April 2021 when they could finally take over. Okay, Shana, if you're going through burnout, why are you embarking on a big PQI project? Excellent question, and one that I asked myself over and over as I was about to start this journey. What have I done? I have no energy. I have nothing left to give. What am I doing embarking on a big new project? So that's where I was at in September of 2020 when I embarked on my PQI journey. I logged onto Zoom and met my fellow Cohort 5 colleagues in this big Zoom room, which was a strange new way of connecting for me. They all came from a wide variety of specialties and locations across the island, and they did all seem very nice, as did the PQI team. It was a nice break from clinical work, and I do have a huge issue with bailing on commitments I've made, so despite my lack of energy, I decided to take it one step at a time and hope for the best. Turns out that was exactly the right approach. I spent a lot of my PQI journey having very little clue what I was doing, what my next steps would be, or how to do the project. But it kept showing up, taking the next step, and I learned so many valuable tools along the way. As I started to engage my stakeholders and create my team, things started to come together a bit, and I was able to take another step forward. That led me to meet more people or be exposed to another new idea or tool, which led to the next step. Onward I went, taking one step at a time, and now looking back on what my team and I have accomplished, I'm absolutely blown away. Looking back, I can see how each of the skills builds on the previous ones. I've learned the value of socializing the problem, and I'm learning to trust that the answer is in the room. It's been an incredible journey, and I am beyond grateful for all the skills I learned and the people I've met over the time of working on this project. Not only that, it's actually turned into a new project where I have a health system redesign grant to look at ways of funding this care for the people in our area and how to embed it into existing community resources. As I continue to hold the vision for what I'm trying to create in our community, I continue to grow and learn. As I take one step at a time, learning to trust that by working together, socializing the problem, and taking baby steps forward, magic happens. So for Cohort 6, if there are times when you feel lost and have no clue what you're doing, please know that you're normal. Keep taking the baby steps, engaging your team, showing up at the meetings, using the tools PQI teaches, and maintaining the vision for where you're going. You will get there, one step at a time. I want to thank the incredible PQI team. And before I dive into the individual thank yous, I want to thank the PQI team for the grad care package you sent around last week. What a lovely surprise. You can see my congratulation banner proudly displayed behind me. And although we weren't able to gather in person as we'd originally hoped, we so appreciate the team doing their best to make this night special for us. It means a lot. And now for the individual thank yous. Jenny, thank you for guiding us with your inspiring homework and for keeping us organized with your mural boards. Bastian, thank you for keeping us organized with the OneDrive, making sure we got paid every month, and for your incredible graphic design skills. The 2-page summary you helped me create for this next step of my project is an absolute work of art. Thank you, James, for your dry sense of humor and teaching us all about the use of data for QI. Thank you, Kamala, Rosie, and Julia for helping us along the way, cheering us on, and helping us figure things out. I also need to give a special shout out to Julia, who was my guiding light through this process. She helped me with so many of the logistics, helped me get my sci-fi funding, and most importantly was my cheerleader when I got discouraged and thought I couldn't do it. Julia, I can't thank you enough for your unending support during a very challenging year. Thank you to Alex and Dana for all your banter and your teaching, especially for the QI debate. That was awesome. Thank you to Adele for guiding us through some of the logistics of doing QI projects, and to Dr. Galbraith for your behind-the-scenes advocating and support. Thank you to the PQI mentors, the various speakers, and to everyone who made this year possible. I started this program feeling like I was at the bottom of a deep, dark hole, and this program played a big part in helping me get to where I am now, and for that, I am so grateful. Thank you.